Alright guys, today let's take a trip down memory lane with the Marshall JCM2000 Dual Super Lead. Let's get started. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for today's episode, and I want to thank Motor City Guitar, my favorite music store, for allowing me to take this awesome beast home so I can do a demo and playthrough of it for you guys. And I've never played a JCM2000 before. I know it sounds weird, but I just never have. So let's go ahead and discover this thing together. So I sound checked it and made sure the volume was set for the video. So let's go ahead and start with the clean channel now. Here is the shot of the amp here. Here's how I have it set up. So let's go ahead and just listen to it. I'll just do a quick dial in of it and I'll turn on the effects after that. Sounds good. Let's turn on the Julia chorus and the flashback delay and see how it sounds after we dress it up. Yeah, sounds freaking gorgeous. Sounds really good. Yeah, so far so good. So I'm going to click back over to this other section here. Let me turn off the overdrive. And right here you have, you can have clean or crunch. And I got the gain cranked, but I'll turn it to halfway up. And let's see what it sounds like when I, engage the gain switch here. Definitely need overdrive. Let me engage the mud killer. All right, much better. I'm going to add a little bit of gain to the pedal because that's typically how people did it back then. Then they would use the super overdrive and have a little more gain added to it. So let's see what that sounds like. I have the gain at like 9 o'clock on the pedal. That's a great classic rock channel. Here are the settings. Let's mess around with some of the knobs and switches and see what we have. All right, not bad. It's got a nice punch to it. I don't think I need to really adjust anything more. The deep is basically for single coils. I mean, with this guitar, I don't need that. It's too much low end. And the tone shift, I didn't like how it sucked all the mids out, so I'm going to keep that disengaged. And but you know, I got the gain cranked. Let's do some riffs and see what it sounds like. Well, it was a nice little trip down memory lane. So I don't think there was enough gain in this particular channel for some of those riffs, but I figured I'd try them out anyways, just to see what they would be like. So let's go ahead and switch over to channel 2 now. And let me turn the gain down to like in the middle. And let's see what we have on that channel. The boost is off, so let's see what we have. All right, there's lead 1 and lead 2. I think it's engaged. Yeah, it's on lead 2 right now, so now I'll put it on lead 1. All right, so I like it with lead 2 on. Lead 1's actually pretty cool. I'm sure if you boost it, it'll sound pretty good. But I'm going to leave it on lead 2 and back the gain down. I have the gain at like, it's on 6 right now. So let's engage the Mud Killer and see what it sounds like. I'm going to turn the volume or the gain all the way down on the Mud Killer and turn it up if I need to. That's a pretty good combination there. So I got the gain on the pedal at, you know, 9 o'clock and the gain at like 6. which is 1 o'clock on the amp. And let me fine tune it, make sure I got it where I want it, and then we'll do some riffs on this channel with these settings. Actually, I kind of like it like this. It's tighter and more percussive when I have it on lead 1, gain cranked, and I have just a hair of gain on the pedal. It's at just under 9 o'clock. It's really tight and percussive when I do that. So let's see what that sounds like with some riffs. Man, if that don't take you back, I don't know what will. It's got that same tone that he used on that album. It's very, very familiar. I know it's not the same amp, but it's got that gut punch to it, you know, that guttural, raw aggression. That sounds really good, especially if you want to do the classic stuff. Let's do some more. Now let's try some of those riffs that I did with the other channel and see how much better they sound with a little more gain and fullness. Man, this amp is fun. It's it's a nice trip down memory lane. It really is. I mean, these are the tones that I grew up on, and it just sounds very familiar. And when I'm playing a lot of these riffs, I feel like this is the appropriate tone for them. You know, it's just enough gain, and it's got that Marshall thing, you know, that just sounds really good for these riffs, you know. So I'm actually enjoying this quite a bit. It definitely sounds good with a boost, and again, here are the settings that I'm using. So, see, I have the gain cranked all the way up, but I'm on lead 1, not lead 2. So it's just nice and tight and percussive like that. And so let me dial in lead 2, and maybe I could do a mix with that with some of my stuff, which typically requires more gain. So let me just get a little more out of this thing, and then I'll do a mix. All right, so I got the gain. Where is it? 8, almost 8, which is about 3 o'clock. And I turned the gain on the pedal down, and I brought it back up just a hair. It's like 8 o'clock now. So now let's do a mix and see how it sounds and feels in one of my mixes. Well, there you have it. A bunch of different riffs and a mix with it. A couple mistakes in the mix, but it is what it is, man. It's a bit of a challenge to do my kind of stuff on this amplifier. It's not as gainy as I like them for what I do, but for what it does, I think it does a really good job. So If you're looking for that classic tone that a lot of us grew up listening to, I mean, this thing has it all. It's got the higher gain versions of that, the mid gain and the lower gain versions of it, and it's got a great clean channel as well. So lots of really good tones with this amplifier and lots of nostalgic tones as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And once again, thank you so much, Motor City Guitar, for allowing me to take this home and do a demo for my subscribers. I really appreciate that very much. And guys, just so you know, I have an affiliate link at Motor City Guitar. It's in the description of this video. If you're looking for anything, whether it's an amp like this or anything, feel free to click on the link and get something for yourself. It helps support the channel and keeps the lights on here, and you also get a really good deal on a piece of gear, and they ship anywhere in the continental US, and they ship just as fast or possibly even faster than a lot of their competitors. Even the big box chains, they ship faster than them as well. And for now, if you buy outside of the state of Michigan, you don't pay any sales tax. So you can get a really good deal on a piece of gear while helping the channel out and, you know, feeding your gas, you know. So anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope you liked it. And if you're looking for some really good brutal metal tones for the Quad Cortex, KEMPER, or the ToneX pedal, you can click the link below in the description and it'll take you right to my website, and you can get some awesome tones for any one of those units as well. To all my Patreon supporters and subscribers, thank you guys very much. I really appreciate you guys. And if you're new to the channel and you like what I do here, feel free to subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified every time I either go live or come out with another episode. I got a lot more stuff coming up for you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.